Hello everyone, Dio here from K Diagnostics. Today we have a 2008 Dodge Sprinter. This vehicle needs a thermostat. The thermostat on this vehicle is sticking. So I'm going to show you how to remove and replace a thermostat on this Dodge Sprinter. And this vehicle has a 3.0 liter engine. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the air filter box. After removing the air filter box, then we will get access to the upper radiator hose where the thermostat is. So now let's remove the air filter box. So here comes the air filter box. So now I'm going to remove this plastic cover that covers the top of the engine. So this just slides out. So the thermostat lives over here. So we're going to pry this up. So I will zoom you guys over here so that you can see the thermostat housing. So we're gonna remove the thermostat, which is up here. Alright guys, so here is the upper radiator hose. If you follow the upper radiator hose all the way up to the cylinder head, because this over here is the passenger side bank, so over here is the thermostat housing. Okay, so the thermostat housing has 3 bolts. There's one over here, there's another one back here. I hope you can see that right there. There's this one, and then there's another one up here. Okay, so up there, that one, and then another one down there. Okay, so after I remove all these 3 bolts, our thermostat should be down here. Okay, so I didn't drain the radiator because the drain plug on this radiator is at a weird angle. So I'm going to disconnect this upper radiator hose. We're gonna let coolant leak out, and then we will actually remove these 3 bolts so that we can get the thermostat out. So now let's undo this clamp. So we're gonna let coolant leak out, and then we will undo the bolts for the thermostat housing. Alright, so now we're gonna start clearing everything around the thermostat housing so we can remove the thermostat. So now I'm going to disconnect this vacuum tube. Actually, maybe I don't have to disconnect it. I can just push this out of the way like this. So I'm just gonna push this out of the way, and then we will undo these 3 bolts that hold the thermostat housing in place. Alright, so I'm gonna bring you guys over here so that we can remove the thermostat housing bolts. Alright, so now we're gonna remove these 3 bolts that hold the thermostat housing in place. Alright, so all the bolts for the thermostat housing are removed. So we removed this one, that one over there, and then this one up here. So now we can lift the top of the thermostat housing. Alright, so here comes the thermostat housing. So right there, easy peasy. So there is a thermostat. So this is how you remove a thermostat out of a 3.0 liter engine on a Mercedes Sprinter. So now let's take our thermostat assembly to the bench. So we're gonna undo these two bolts over here so that we can detach the thermostat housing from this tube. So I'm gonna get a ratchet so that we can undo these two bolts. So right there. So here is the old thermostat housing. So we're gonna put it right there. Now I already got the new thermostat from the dealer. So here is the part number for the new thermostat. So let's open the box. So here is the new one from the dealer. Okay, as you can see, it looks identical from the old one. So they both look the same. So now we're gonna install this one on this tube. Okay, so the O-ring is there. So this thermostat housing is aluminum, so you don't want to over torque it. You just want to go a little tight and snug. You don't want to go too hard and strip the bolts. Okay, so that should be good enough. Let's just double check. Alright, so that's good. We have installed the new thermostat on the tube. So now let's take this thermostat assembly to the engine so we can install it. Alright, so we're back here in the engine bay. So now we're gonna clean the gasket surface of the thermostat housing. So let's clean this before we install the new thermostat. So that's pretty clean. So now we're gonna install our new thermostat. So the thermostat is just gonna be seated this way. Alright, so the thermostat housing is seated. So now we're gonna install the bolts. So you always have to make sure you tighten these bolts by hand first before you start using a ratchet, because if you cross threads these bolts, you're screwed. Alright, so right there we got all the bolts started, so now we're gonna tighten them. Just nice and snug. Alright, so we tightened these 3 bolts for the thermostat housing. Alright, so we're good to go. So now we're gonna reconnect this electrical connector. And then we're gonna install this bolt over here. Alright, so we reinstalled this bracket bolt, so that's good. We are making progress. So now we can release this vacuum tube. So that's good. So now we're gonna reconnect our upper radiator hose. Alright, so now we're gonna tighten the upper radiator hose clamp. Alright, so we tightened the upper radiator hose, so now we're gonna install the engine cover. Alright, so we got the engine cover installed, so now we're gonna install the air filter box. Alright, so now we're gonna fill up the cooling system with coolant.
How does so many windows get broken on the buses?
Alright, so we filled up the cooling system, so now I'm gonna go in the vehicle to start the engine. Let's start it and see what happens. Alright, so while the engine is running, we're gonna look around the thermostat housing to see if there's any leaks around the thermostat housing. So everything looks good. There are no leaks. There are no leaks around the thermostat housing, so we're good. I'm gonna go back inside the vehicle to turn off the engine so we can wrap up this video. Alright guys, so I'm gonna leave this right over here. This is how you remove and replace a thermostat on a 2008 Dodge Sprinter with a 3.0 liter. I hope you like this video. If you do like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumb down. But if you do, you gotta tell me why so we can make better videos in the future. If this is your first time to the channel, subscribe. Ring the bell so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. If you have any comments, questions, criticism, leave them in the comment box. Thanks for watching guys. See you next time.